Conservation of freshwater resources. There are several methods to conserve the water resources. One, reuse and recycling. The second, reduction of pollution and recycling of water. Third, enhancement of surface storage capacity. Fourth, improvement of underground storage capacity. Fifth, augmentation of existing supplies of fresh water. Let me sum up the entire episode like this. Managing water as an economic good entails that water can be allocated across competing uses in a way that maximizes the net benefit from the amount of water in question. Practically, the increasing financial burden on users to pay for clean water has social and political implications. The total quantity of water available at a given time is an important consideration. I would like to highlight the value of usable water to future generations. The value of water particular uses depends crucially on its location, quality and timing. Its location determines its accessibility and costs. Its quality affects whether it can be used and what treatment cost it will require. The time when it is available governs its reliability and its relative value for power, irrigation, environment or potable uses. Let me explain in detail how to conserve the freshwater resources. Reuse and recycling. For almost all spheres of human activity till date, more water is drawn than the amount actually needed. Much of the surplus water is returned to surface flow in an impure state. A little care can reduce the overconsumption. Second, reduction of pollution and recycling of water. Pollution spoils huge quantities of our surface water. All possible efforts should be undertaken to divert wastewater to some treatment plant instead of releasing them into our surface waters, while treated water can be safely discharged in our aquatic system. It may also be recycled where there is more pressing need. The third important measure is enhancement of surface storage capacity. About 27,000 cubic kilometers of fresh water which rush down to the oceans through streams and rivers of the world as flood flow are of no use to the mankind. We can store this water in tanks and reservoirs for use during drier seasons. The next important conservation method is improvement of underground storage capacity. An enormous amount of fresh water is stored in underground deposits. It represents accumulation over a long period of time. Every year, about 10 to 15% of total precipitation enters the groundwater table. We can improve the groundwater storage capacity of the Earth's crust by providing an effective plant cover over the soil surface. Plants obtain most of their water from soil moisture and keep the surroundings cool and humid, thereby preventing excessive loss of water through evaporation. The last one, augmentation of existing supplies of fresh water. The first one is desalinations of seawater, second is artificial rain making. In general, only 20 to 30% of the moisture content of the atmosphere over a locality precipitates as snow or rains. Artificial rain making can be benefited to conserve the water. Water matters because without it all life on this planet will perish. In many cultures and religions, water holds sacred significance in terms of its curative powers, cleaning functions, mystical qualities and purifying virtues. The importance of water for good health, fertility and fortune in the orientation of homes, business, temples and cities. To sum up, in this episode, we have covered the significance of water, its environmental significance, economic significance, necessities and conservation of fresh water resources. Thank you.